Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls 2! I just finished my first Let's Play, which would be the Dark Souls 1 Let's Play, up on my channel, and I am really excited to get into Dark Souls 2. I wouldn't say I like it more than the first one necessarily, I'm more familiar with it. At the time, I think I might do a little better at it. Also, they just finished releasing all the DLC for Dark Souls 2, so I'm excited to get into that as well. Anyway, yeah, that should be a good intro. Let's start a new game, and I'll be quiet as we watch the intro cutscene. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
Whew! Hell of an opening cutscene, huh? Well, it's a pretty good thing. That's actually the only cinematic or pre-rendered cutscene in the game. There are a couple more throughout, but they're usually boss intros or I don't know, there might be one or two other miscellaneous things. But that is the only big storytelling cutscene. Anyway, here we are in Things Betwixt. Nothing much to do in this grassy field, except go on. And of course there's some creepy dogs up here somewhere. Really? There. But they'll leave you alone if you leave them alone. Now, to the left here, you can kind of go through these bushes, and up this hill there's a big Cyclops hippopotamus deal. And he drops actually a really nice ring. I believe it's called the Stone Ring, and it helps you, whenever you attack an enemy, you deal more damage to their poise, so they stagger more quickly. It's a good ring. I'm probably going to come back for it once I have an actual weapon. Oh, let's get in here.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with my channel name. Mauer Power. No, enter maybe? There we go. Are you sure? Oh yeah.
At least you know your own name.
Oh yeah, and can you tell me yours?
Here's your reward.
These old ladies are a bunch of jerks.
It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
I don't know, some kind of
Think
scarecrow?
back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Jesus, I look like shit. Alright, we are gonna go with the default body and face and stuff. I just couldn't be bothered to figure that out. Now, I'm looking to do a strength build. I do believe. I've never actually done a strength build. So, okay, the warrior starts with more strength and a shield, but not a real sword. Huh. Interesting. I guess I'm gonna go with the knight just because I actually start with a sword. We'll take a petrified something, because there's just Not really a reason for any of these other things. Not much of one for the something, petrified something either, but I don't know, we could get a fun weapon out of it. Body. Yeah, face. Advanced settings, nah. I'm good. Finalize creation. Is this my true self? Indeed.
All people come here for the same reason.
Well, it's not to see you.
The curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
Jesus.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. And remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Well, alright, this is officially a no-death run, just to spite the old ladies. I'm not gonna lose my souls. By the way, that's not gonna happen. No death run. Ha! That's funny. Oh, geez, so many items. Alright, let's see what's upstairs. Oh, look! An effigy. Good stuff. Alright, screw you guys. I'm going home. Or at least out of here. Brilliant! Let's mess up this cart. Soul of a lost undead and a torch. Now, I'm gonna go through these tutorial areas just to collect the items and be thorough, because that's how I play. So I apologize if this is not what you find the most interesting. Hey, none of that sneaky stuff. That's the Cyclops hippo I was talking about earlier. Not that one specifically, but that's the type of creature I was talking about. Dagger? I'm not sure why they give... Well, I guess if you start as the warrior, you only have the broken straight sword. Maybe the dagger's better than that? Or, hold on, I'm sure one of the other classes must not start with a weapon or something. Alright, now normally you want to come through this first tree of the tutorial area regardless of whether or not you just feel like it. And not necessarily for the tutorial either, that's helpful. And by the way, on these tombstones that I'm not reading, in case this you're using this as a guide, this is the tutorial that tells you what the buttons are. Anyway, you usually want to come through this first tree, not for any kind of real tutorial element, but mostly because there's this nest here, and there are some birds in this nest that you can leave things. Silky and or smooth things. Such as this small, smooth, and silky stone. Or petrified something. And then they give you stuff. Life gem, twinkling titanite. Alright, that could come in handy. Then we kick down that ladder, and that's how you're able to get back up here much faster in the future. On to the second of 3 trees. Shouldn't take too long to finish these up. Let's take out this guy first. Hey, hey. None of that. See what's across here. Amber herbs, those restore spell uses, like an ether in a Final Fantasy or something. Probably not going to use any of those on this run, so. Also, for if anyone's curious, that jump is where I got my first death achievement. This is Dark Souls. Not on the way there, mind you. It was on the way back that I had trouble. Alright, here we're learning about plunging attacks. Let's use one. Hey. Oh, I ran out of stamina. I should pay better attention to that. This guy just has a lot less than I'm used to. Handy tip there, while you open doors fairly slowly, but most of them, you know, when you're like about halfway through, you can just roll through it and it'll cancel the rest of the animation. It's a lot faster. Alright, was that it already? Second tree complete. Excellent. And now on to the final. In here, we learn that we can interact with a couple objects. I don't really know why they go out of their way to teach this to you. There's literally one other tree that you kick down to use as a bridge in the entire game. And you don't really interact with a whole lot else. But, whatever, I didn't make the game, or the tutorial. Shimmy on up this ladder. You can hold B, or, circle on a PlayStation controller, whatever your equivalent is, to shimmy up the ladder a bit faster. Out here, oh, hey, we're done with the third area already. Now, that coffin, kind of, you can see on the shore there, does something interesting if you get inside it. See if you can figure out what. It's not really immediately apparent. We're not going to tangle with it now, just because I'm in no shape to take down those hippos. Alright, and then it's killing me not to run through this area with a torch and light all of these, but I will do that on my own time. I'm not going to spend time in the episode to do that. It does look very nice in here once it's all lit up. I'm sure I'll come back with a smooth and silky stone, Jesus Christ. Or whatever sometime later and show it off. Now, of course, this is really cool. Majula. Going through that cave and coming out into the sun and all that. What on earth is that emblem underneath my health and stamina bar? What does that mean? Do I not have the strength requirement to wear this armor or something? I don't understand. Huh. Anyway, this is our hub town. Hub city, hub, if you just want to call it, I suppose. We will be here a lot. Let's light the main bonfire and then go talk to this one to get our quest in our first Estus flask.
Are you the next monarch?
Maybe I am.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery, for misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Screw you. My soul is just fine.
Whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
You got it,
Bearer of the curse.
green lady.
Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Oh dear. Well, I don't think we have enough. Yeah, no, not enough souls to level up. Can't upgrade our Estus Flask just yet. Estus is very important for anyone who doesn't know. It's our main form of healing. The number that you have recharges when you sit at bonfires. And that is why they're so important, as opposed to these life gems, which are consumables. Alright. Roll in there. Let's... Okay, there's nothing to do in there yet. There's a nice cat NPC. She sells, actually, some very useful things, but we will visit her later. There you go. There's a easy Estus Flask shard that you can get. That mansion is locked. We can't drop down there yet. We don't have enough health. And finally, this guy sells some basic
Welcome to...
weapons and armor. Wait, does he sell any weapons? He does not sell any weapons. Just a couple basic shields and armor. He will sell a lot more interesting armor once you start defeating certain bosses. He sells a lot of different bosses' armor after you defeat them. There's an easy Titanite shard. Titanite is what you use to upgrade your weapons, so getting one kind of right off the bat is very nice. Although, we can't go to the blacksmith immediately, as this is him, and he is locked out of his house, as you can see.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. I packed my tool, but now somebody...
Yep, that's Lenegrast. He's a pretty chill guy. So, let's give this Estus Flask shard to the Emerald Herald and get another
Seek less.
Estus Flask after she gives us the history of the world here. Now, as you play the game, more people will come to Majula. They'll be sitting around over on this cliff and next to that pit and up on this hill, all over the place. This monument just tells you worldwide deaths at the moment. Right, so, with all the preliminary stuff out of the way, I'm going to... Let's rest at this bonfire. And then, we're not actually... excuse me. We're not actually going to get a terrible amount done in the video today. We're gonna come back up here. I'm gonna show you guys where you can drop off this cliff to get some nice items. No? I thought... Oh, right. You have to... I keep forgetting you have to drop down one more. Morning Star and Cleric's Sacred Chime. Let's take a look at the Morning Star, actually. Ah, less damage. And doesn't bleed. And less stamina damage. Really just not a great weapon, apparently. Here we go. Binoculars. Those are always fun. Yeah, I'm afraid we're not going to get a terrible amount done, because we just did most of what we're going to do. I think we're going to run to the first bonfire in the first area, and we're probably going to call it quits there. Definitely kind of an introductory episode, tell you guys what I plan to do with the series, just get things started. That opening cutscene kind of adds a bunch of time. I don't want to make a super long video. Gorgeous view, I'm sure. Alright, this is the gate to our first area, the Forest of Fallen Giants. And I like this place. I think it serves as a pretty good opening act, if you will, for the game. Drop off this bridge carefully. I believe it's a human effigy in here. There we go. Make this jump. There it is. Homeward Bone, Soul of Lost Undead. All good. And here we are. In the forest. And this cave is just leading back up to that cavern. We took the alternate exit. 2 hits for these guys. Good, 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 good. Hey, buddy. You, okay, you're just not gonna notice me then. That's fine. Now, this first bonfire is actually kind of easy to miss. I've seen it happen more than once to people. It's just across the river here in this first area. But yeah, that's gonna be a pretty short video, just a little over 20 minutes if I'm correct. But I think we're gonna end it here, so we can get through the whole forest in one go on the next one. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, or at least appreciate it for what it is, an introductory episode. If you did enjoy it, please consider hitting the like button. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Any constructive criticism or discussion down there. And if you would like to continue to journey through, Drang Lake with me in this Let's Play, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you in a bit.